Alright guys, we're picking up where we left off last time in the last video, where I cut at the end, so I had to figure out what to do. So I went to where I had to do, and I activated the next thing. So we're picking up right there. I kind of wish I would have started like, 5 seconds ago, but here we go.
Fuck! Fuck!
I think you would run faster. Interactive! I was just watching a cutscene. Get into the light.
I couldn't hear the dark presence. It was gone.
Well, that was pretty crazy. Well, let's throw up the train anymore.
The tunnel was open now. I could get through.
I like his dainty little job he got there. Well, I guess there ain't no backtracking. I missed a lot of stuff back there.
I had seen it before. I remembered now. It was always out there, hunting me.
Yeah, I missed a bunch of stuff like that, container. Missed a trauma pack right there. Another container back here I missed. That's alright. Like I said, this is my first playthrough, so I don't expect to get everything. But I definitely need to pay more attention to the map. It's a big place. Is that naked body? Trying to avoid doing any more editing. Never mind, screw it. Here we go.
Something had shifted. I felt an overwhelming closeness to home. An FBI agent? Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
She can hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI.
This is Alan Wake. I'm trapped here. The dark place. Under Cauldron Lake.
Cauldron Lake. Who are you?
I'm trying to escape. I'm making progress, but I'm in danger. The dark presence. Help me. Please, help me. I could sense it. I was closer to home. Had the woman in the vision helped me somehow? Something had changed. Outside. Parliament Tower. Where I'd lived with Alice. It was out there. Waiting for me.
Alright, another part done. I'm gonna skip the music. Unfortunately. Well, I really want to listen to it, but, I don't want any copyright claims on my stuff. So where do I go? Let's go on this way.
Who was writing who? Who was writing this poem? Me? No.
meaning, the violent emotion of the act, like a cloud of wrath, the dead eyes of the victim staring at something you couldn't see, and yet making you aware of it. Something that's soaked into this place on a molecular level, overlapping with your meaningless existence. Regression to something you had managed to forget. Marking you. Taking you for a ride. Making you crazier.
Well, actually, we're going to check the map. So now we are back here. Look at this container behind us. Wow, good thing I came back here, apparently. Lots of goodies. Thank goodness. I definitely need them. Alright, so where are we going? Look for Alice. How the hell am I going to do that in here? I guess go back to the street. Probably missed that, that. That. I don't think it's going to be a good idea to go all the way back through all this. I don't know how many enemies are going to pop back up just trying to go through all this. I can take a quick peek. If I see anything, I'll just run back. Even if well, if it lets me even go any further. Don't know if it will let me go. I don't think so. I think I'm being forced to go back out. Yeah.
The station had changed. I was closer now.
Well, I guess I could take this. I have 2 charges.
An ocean of darkness. Remember, its dark energy can make art come true, make dreams and nightmares come true. Yes, I can use this. I need to use this. Hungry, monstrous things. To stop me, to devour me, become me.
Yeah, that's one thing about living in the Pacific Northwest. You see a lot of people wearing flannel. That's for sure.
Parliament Tower, our home in New York. Was I really this close to being home? Going up to our apartment? Would I be home? Or was this just an echo of the real thing? Even then, the murder site had brought me one step closer to escape.
Well, I could take a 3rd charge. Any items around here I missed? Yeah, see, I hate this. Points of interest. I just keep messing up on. An echo over there. Let me leave this light here for now. I'll be back for it. Let's head down this street. What's down here? Does the question mark just mean I can't go any further? Like end of the road, so to speak. Well, I see there's something over here too. Damn. Alright, guys. Alright, got my stealth on. So is that what that was? Okay. So I've been missing a lot of those then. Shoot. Now I'm kind of angry. There's stuff down there. Darn it. Oh, hello. There's a bunch of guys. Holy crap. Please come closer. I double dog dare you. There's an echo back here I missed. See ya. And now it's a cop car. Oh, maybe there's something over there when the light's off. There's too many guys. Damn. Something back there. This is back where the guy was. Something up there. Yeah, all depends on what the world looks like, I guess. Alley. So many places I can still go, but so far back. Just give me the light. Go back through the alleyway and let's just keep going. If I miss stuff, I missed it this first time through.
Writer. Maybe he was a victim. The cult, using his words. Or maybe he was the monster behind it all. Either way, Alice Wake, his ex, she knew things. It was there in her art for all to see. A cry for help. The darkness she'd witnessed. And that put her in danger.
Was Alice here? In the story?
Well, this is a fancy place where he lives. Wow.
Alice's photo equipment. Set to go off when the door opens.
Get out! Leave me alone!
Alice! Alice! Alice. This is a photo of Scratch. How did Alice get this? Is he stalking her? This is the door to my study, where I wrote my books. This symbol wasn't here before.
The apartment had a different layout in the first game, so unless it's a different apartment.
Alice's video camera. No memory card inside. Part 1. What was Alice working on?
When I was younger, photography was everything to me. I moved to New York thinking I'd make it as an artist. And then I met Alan. We had a good thing. We were both dedicated by our creative ambitions. The only difference was that Alan's work made money. He brought me work when he could. I took his promo shots, created covers for his books. I'm sure he forced his publisher into it. I was taking photos, just not my photos. And that gnawed at me. Things got complicated sometimes, but that's life, right? We loved each other. Then Alan hit a block. I brought out a meaner side of him. One I didn't like. I set up a trip to see a doctor in Washington. I didn't tell him until we got there. We argued. Things went wrong. And he was just gone. Drowned, allegedly. Easy for people to think it was my fault. Hell, I do, too, sometimes. About 6 years ago, I started hearing noises in the night. Typewriter keys clacking. Voices. Alan was back. Haunting me. Then it got violent. It was Alan. And yet, it was a monster. He always did have anger in him. I set up cameras around the apartment with motion sensors and flashes. Now, when the monster comes, I turn it into art. My nightmares caught on film. And this is the focus of my new exhibition. To show people the world is so much darker than they ever knew. I'm calling this exhibit The Dark Place.
Alice. Scratch was terrorizing her.
That was long.
Why?
Here we go.
I sat in the writer's room and wrote a story. Initiation. To project myself through the dark place, to look for a way out. The story had brought me here, brought me nowhere. Looped me back. I was writing the story. And in the story, I now stepped into the writer's room. But there was no one here writing.
Yeah, that's gruesome. That was a short part. That's weird. You know, 2 back-to-back trophies right there.
Okay, let's recap what you've told us so far, Alan. For the past 13 years, you've been trapped in a nightmare dimension called the Dark Place.
Yeah.
It's like New York, but it's not New York. And can be reached from the bottom of Cauldron Lake, but it's not really under the lake. And after all this time, you've managed to get out.
Yeah.
But so has your evil doppelganger. Mr. Scratch? Or is it the Dark Presence?
Both. It's interchangeable. He's Scratch when he looks like me, but he can change into this other form.
And Scratch, the Dark Presence, wants to rewrite the world in his own image.
Which would be in your image, as he looks just like you.
And turn the world into a fucking nightmare.
During Deerfest, which is scheduled to take place in a couple of days. You got out of the Dark Place by writing a novel, the pages we've been finding. But your double edited it into a horror story that's now changing reality, taking over people,
Yeah.
making them crazy, bringing the Dark Place to Bright Falls.
Yes, fiction coming in contact with the Dark Place can change reality. The story is coming true, soaking into everything, like darkness when night falls. But last time
This will be back in 2010.
yes, last time it didn't happen all at once. The story came true bit by bit as it unfolded. And that dark presence was still bound to the lake. I stopped it before it got the ending it wanted. Before it broke free. Based on that, there's still time.
Which brings us to your magical light switch.
The clicker. Magical doesn't quite cover it. Scratch wants it to bring about his ending. That can't happen. If I can get the clicker, I can send him back to the Dark Place, make all this shit go away. Look, I know it's batshit crazy. My memory is full of holes, and I'm not sure how much I can trust. It's like a half-forgotten dream.
Mr. Wake. Alan. We've seen our share of batshit crazy in the past 24 hours. What I want to know is, why am I? Why are we written into the story?
I think I saw you. Or a vision of you in the Dark Place. I think you helped me reach out and escape somehow. With that in the story, Scratch would have edited it to get to you. To hurt you. We are all in danger.
It's insane. And there's so much of it. Have you ever heard of the Cult of the Tree?
Creepy bunch. In the habit of wearing deer masks, performing murder rituals, victims turning into monsters possessed by darkness. Possibly inspired by a horror story written by a certain author. Ring any bells?
The cult. Yes. Yes. They have the clicker.
If the cult has the clicker, does that make them Scratch's followers? How are you so certain they even have the clicker?
They could be working for Scratch. I don't remember. It's all confused.
Alan, if I'm gonna act on this information, you need to be honest with me.
Yeah, of course.
Is he confused? Or is he hiding something? Wake said the cult has the clicker. How does he know?
The writer is the reader. The next chapter, the next chapter, the next chapter. Keep the pages safe, the dark shining of the words.
Wake is hiding pages. That's how he knows the cult has the clicker. Wake has a double. Mr. Scratch. Where is he now?
A cloud of wrath wears my face. The dark place in your place. Scratching out my body of work.
Scratch is here. In Washington. He's hunting Wake. Scratch looks just like Wake. Why?
Don't wake up the dreamer if your life is a dream. I swam to the shore, but the water is rising.
Wake and Scratch are clearly connected. Maybe Scratch got out because Wake did. Or vice versa. Okay, Mr. Wake. I know you have more pages of the manuscript on you.
You don't understand how vital these pages are. They're the only way I can know what's coming.
You're not the only one trying to solve this. This is our job.
Okay. Here. Now, this is all I have. Be careful with them. Inside the trailer, at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. A cultist stared at her. She drew a weapon.
Okay.
Standing inside the trailer at the outskirts of Watery, Saga had seen Wake's fabled clicker for the first time, in the hands of the Cult of the Tree. Her mind reeled from what the horror story was now claiming about her. Her life, her past. She didn't accept it. She stepped out of the trailer. She needed air. But she wasn't alone. A cultist stared at her from behind a deer mask. She drew a weapon, shouted, ran after him.
Oh wow, I got a lot in here to do. Okay.
Wake just gave us a lot of information. But this clicker seems like a good place to start. If we find that, then we find the cult. Creepy dolls, mysterious rhymes. No weirder than anything else going on, I guess. The pages we've been finding are from a horror story called Return, written by Alan Wake. And the contents of this book are coming true. Why couldn't it have been a romance? It's all on the page. The clicker, the cult. Okay, I'll head to Watery and find this trailer. Casey, you stay here and keep an eye on Mr. Wake.
Got it.
No, you need me there.
No dice, pal. This is an FBI investigation, and I don't see a badge on that flannel.
I'll play for a couple more minutes and I think I'll call it a night. We'll let it keep playing, but recording is kind of meh. Well, let's just come in here and change whatever you are. Alright. Well, let's proceed with her story for now. I think I already got this deer earlier. Yeah, I already got that one. But I do need to go back to the woods and find more stuff. So I guess I could call it
Past favorite Deerfest floats.
a video.
Yarn puppet monstrosity.
And just go back and explore the woods some more, because I think I missed some stuff back in the woods.
Welcome to Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee themed
Here we go.
amusement.
I guess we'll watch this and then we'll call it a video.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide, also. It's bear season.
Did I already watch this one?
Hello and welcome
Okay, that
to
one.
Coffee World, voted Washington's best coffee themed amusement park.
All of our attractions are family friendly and available to children of all ages. Just like our coffee.
So, take a sip of our Oh Dear Diner organic coffee and let the adventure begin. Hold on for dear life on the Espresso Express. Oh! Soak in some local history at the Huatari Well, where two serial killers once hid the disemboweled bodies of their murder victims.
It's not haunted. Come join Mocha Moose and the goats at our amusement park pigs. Just don't share your coffee with the goats.
Seriously, stop feeding our goats coffee.
Seriously, it's not amusing.
Take in amazing views from the Slow Roaster Ferris wheel.
I can almost see the Watery Lighthouse trailer park.
This is so much fun. And finish off at our beautiful gift shop where seniors and children under 10 receive a 9% discount on keychains and propane tanks. Welcome to Coffee World. We guarantee you'll have a great time.
These crazy videos. 2 of 6, only a couple more left, alright.
This is the third time I've requested something be done about the TV in my room. It keeps going on by itself. It's keeping me awake all night.
Yes, sir, I'm terribly sorry for that. We've called a professional electrician. In the meantime, have you tried unplugging the TV for the night?
Oh, there's an idea, Einstein. Why don't I just get rid of everything I'm paying for in that room while I'm at it? Sleep on the floor. Go to the toilet in the corner. Hey, I'm not unplugging it. You're fixing it.
Of course, sir.
Alright, and with that, guys, we'll call this a video. I'm gonna go explore around, do some stuff. And I guess I'll jump back in when I get to the next story. See you guys next time.